Woo! Another day. 80 degrees. It's beautiful out here. Who am I kidding? It's 94. It's terrible. Hey everyone, we're back again. In our last video, we took a trip to Harry's You Pull It. I say I didn't remember the damn place. We took a trip to Harry's You Pull It up in West Hazleton, PA. And one of the things we picked out a lot of, yeah, the bench is a mess. All right, so one of the things we picked out a lot of is these. And these are the treble lights from early 90s to mid 90s GM trucks. And I got 4 of them. And I wanted like $5 a piece for them. So I grabbed as many as I could, and then a factory light for a Jeep. But these things are awesome. I took a little bit of the wiring assembly for one of them. I probably should have taken more. I think I did. They're not up here right now, but anyway, more of the wiring assembly. Make sure you grab some. These lights are fantastic because you can mount them under the hood of anything, and it doesn't matter. Like, this is an inertia switch in this. You have to open your hood, and this is not very good. You put out low light, and honestly, sometimes those inertia switches don't work, and you have to hit them, or you just fail. But anyway, with these, you can mount them under the hood, anywhere you want, anywhere there's room, and then all you're doing is turning them on when you want light. And they're really cool because they, if you don't know the gimmick here, let's see if I can do this one-handed. They come off and you can walk away with them, and I think these go out like 30 feet. It's some ridiculous number where you could go from the front of the truck to the back of the truck. And there's one more upgrade for these that really makes them cool. So I won't show you this one. Let's try this one first. We'll let's switch some wires around and come back and we'll take a look at it. So just so that you guys know, this is a 13.4 volt power supply from Pyramid, of all people. I've had this thing for probably 15 years. It's great. Gives you your power, your ground. 13.8 power, ground, and then a cigarette lighter socket. So these lights, back to these lights, incandescent bulb, turn them on, boom, like that. Nice, right? However, you don't need to stick with the incandescent bulbs because today people are using mostly LEDs. So what you can do, I'll put a link in the description for an Amazon product. We got LED 89, number 89 bulbs. And let me go switch some wires around and we'll take a look at how this one works. You can't power them both. I can't find the other power wire. Otherwise I'd show you them both. Wait, no. Look. I really have to clean this bench. Okay, here is the LED bulb. And I know, it looks like it's a regular incandescent. It's got the yellow glow to it, but it is an LED bulb. It is a low voltage LED bulb, 89 series. And like I said, you can get these off Amazon. I paid, I guess like $10 for 4. I paid more than $10, maybe $15. What we'll try to do is, since I'm really not a great editor, I'm gonna take a video of this one, and I'm gonna cut it, and you should see right about here, or maybe here, a video of the other one, picture in picture, and starting now. And if anything, this is giving you a good comparison between the LED and the incandescent older bulb, which should be up here somewhere. Anyway, you get the idea. I think the LED's better. And the fun part's going to be, we're going to take this, find a home under the hood of our YJ. So let's get under here and find a spot. Oh boy. Thundercloud. Right over there. You guys have already hopefully seen my battery upgrade video. That's been doing great. Let's see, where could we put this? So we can mount it right here, and we can run power to it. Let's see, there. I mean, honestly, this is going to be just a bunch of self-tappers that hold this thing in. So we got 2 mounts right there. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, these lights, well, they're supposed to be magnetic. Are they magnetic? They're not magnetic. So the fun part is just figuring out where the heck do we want to put this. We got 2 holes that are self-tappers. There was a 3rd one that was right here, but looks like that's broken off. So all we got to really do is mount it with these 2. I'm trying to hide our plug. I don't feel like putting it somewhere where the wiring's going to be in the way. But we could always, I mean, honestly, we're talking about a light you turn on and off. We could always just mount it right in here to this side, run the power right up to it. In fact, that's probably going to be one of the best areas for it. It's kind of shielded. It's in the Chevy, it's actually mounted on the fender well. I like that. I think it's going to go right here. You know, I almost wish I could use that factory bolt right there. But then I can run power right out of the fuse panel, which is right there, or I could even run it directly to the battery, because, I mean, it's only on when you switch it on. So that's not bad at all. I'm not a big fan of putting it under the hood. And the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking to myself, hey, that's a pretty damn good idea to mount right here. See, I keep my inner fender well, and the only problem is if I ever want to get rid of my inner fender well. You know what? Right there, I was almost like it's designed for it. Right there. That's where we're gonna sink it. Tell you what, that's a perfect spot. And you know what? If something happens to this, I have extras. I have 3 other ones. Different one. This one has the mount on this side as well. So we'll use 3 holes. I'd rather do 3 than 2, just because you'd be yanking on it and it'll tear apart. And like I said, I pile of these, so why not pick the best one? All right, so this part is too hard to do with you guys in my hand. So I'm gonna cut away, use old Ryubi here to help me out. Bam! 3 self-tappers. 1, 2, 3. They don't really intrude on the wheel well. And we have our trouble light installed. And this is the better one, so wheel that back up. Just with one-handed. Retract into space, close your lock, and it's perfect. As long as we leave that in the off position. So let's take a look from another angle. Look at that. It almost looks factory at that point. So all I gotta do is hook that wire back up, change the bulb over to the newer bulbs, and run that into power somehow. I might just run that right to the battery, since it does on and off that way. I don't have to worry about, hey, you know what? I'll probably want to fuse it. Yeah, always use a fuse. I gotta find out what fuse I'm gonna use out of the panel. Maybe have to pick up a fuse tap. I don't know if I have any, but that's it. So I'm gonna connect this now, and we'll come back and take a look at it connected. And then what we'll do is we'll come back later on tonight, and I'll show you how well this engine light's gonna work. This thing's designed for, you know, for heat stability, so I'm not worried about the underhood temperatures bothering it. And my screws, their protrusion is not bad at all. I get the 3 right above the shock mount. I mean, if I put a tire up there on that'd be a bigger problem. So that's yeah, that's something I would recommend that all you take a look for when you're at you pull it. Again, I paid $5 a piece for them, and when you have a problem, you always have a light on you. And honestly, like I said, these things go pretty far. So here I am at the back of the Jeep, and I can do whatever I want. Now, I thought that these are supposed to come with magnets on the bottom, and I'm not seeing that they magnetize, but that's a great idea. In fact, you know what? Why don't you all hang out real quick? Let's see what we can do with that. We might be able to fix that right now. Project coming up where I'm going to use, here we go. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Can't get them separated. Okay, maybe these are going to be too strong. That's a good question. I have these, which are for a tray I'm doing, but I think, oh yeah, they're strong. Holy cow, they're strong. All right, probably not going to use this. Let's make sure. Yeah, that one's not magnetic. That one's not magnetic either. Trip to Home Depot. We're going to grab some magnets. So I think at the bottom of these things, I put a magnet on it. Oh man, that'll be perfect. Or, nah, I haven't magnetized that yet. Or do I mount two? I don't know. This is where I start thinking of things and ideas just start flowing. We can get adhesive magnets, mount it to the bottom of it, and then now we've made it magnetic. Come on, guys, this stuff writes itself. Let's go change the bulb in that, and there's definitely a storm rolling in. I can feel it in my bones. Where's our wiring? You know what? Connect our wiring too, because we're gonna need what are we gonna need? We're gonna need a fuse tap, and we're gonna need a magnet, because I think that is gonna be perfect. So, an adhesive magnet for the base, something I know is gonna stick. A little bit of super glue to keep it on there. And what else? Come on, guys, this is it. We're figuring this stuff out right now. There's the wiring, so I don't lose it. I'm gonna plug that in. Definitely a storm coming. All right, so there we go. Wires are hooked up. Oh, where the hell I put it? And this is how easy it is to change this bulb. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pretty easy, huh? Oh, wait. All right, 4. Sorry. And finally, to wrap this all up, we got it all installed, mounted, wired, used a fuse tap and a 10 amp fuse in the fuse block, and it's ready. And there we go. Nice and easy to install. I mean, I get it. So people are gonna say, well, you should have put it on the top because it would be better up there. It really doesn't matter where you put it, just as long as you put it under the hood. Check that out. Woo! That's perfectly fine for anything you need to do. You're working here, you're working here, you're working here. $5 junkyard upgrade. Perfect add-on for any Jeep. Very nice. Let me just turn it off when we're done. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. It's fused, it's grounded. Good to go. Cheap and easy. You can do it yourself. Any boneyard, $5. Inner fender well. Be sure and grab some of the wiring. Thanks for joining us again. If you like what you saw, subscribe. If you got any ideas, put them in the comments. I know this video is showing this sad Mustang in front of us, but that's coming up. And again, thanks for watching. If I can do it, you can do it. That's somebody else's tagline. I can't use that. I'm gonna come up with a good one. I promise. We'll see you later.